Hello Pisces, how you doing? Welcome to your energy tarot reading here on the Astroflower, going from the 12th to the 18th of May. I hope you're doing well. Have you seen the messages from energy? Tick tock, the clock has started ticking, as it were. There's loads of, it's really ramping up at the moment, the messages from energy. So you'll be able to find that on our channel. We also went into the elements that we're going to be looking into this week, and we're going to be looking at water, which works really well for you Pisces, and earth as well because of the filament and coronal holes that are coming through. So let's just bring up your flower. Here it is here. Now you do have water on every base petal here, so it's going to be emotionally driven, which is pretty good for you. But you also have this this earth, as it were, that comes through on both sides, between the past and the future, and on both sides, on your financial and on your relationship side. On your financial side, it's that cardinal earth that comes in from Capricorn that actually gets converted into water. So I think this is where emotionally and certainly passionately about what you're doing in this world will open doorways for you on your financial side. On your relationship side, it's going to bring a lot of stability, a lot of comfort, a lot of security, a lot of feeling at one with your partner. That's what it seems to be. But you do need to be engaged on a very deep level according to your emotions. Let's just see what's going on with the general energies here. Very warm energy, very homey, very cuddly energy coming through there. Yeah, look at that, very warm energy. You can't get much warmer than that, really. With the King of Wands, this is you sitting in your power, and this is what I mean. It's like you're very good with your emotions. You know, they can be. I wouldn't want to say extreme. I want to say essential. So when you have an emotion, it's a pure emotion. That's what it seems to be. And sometimes the world can find that difficult to deal with pure emotions. And this has to do a lot with your passions as well. So once you connect with that side there and drive those emotions into your life, I mean, it helps you to sculpt what you want to be living in the future. This is why I think you're going to find a lot more security on your relationship side and a direction on your financial side. And it's going to make you feel like you're winning, or you know, you're the leader of the world, as it were. Your world, anyway, most certainly. Let's just see what's going on the relationship side. But there's a lot of power there, and that's that feeling of strength within you that will resonate with everybody around you. Here is really good. It's something that's you've been waiting on to happen. It could be on a spiritual path, it could be on a relationship, or it could be to do with family and friends. There's something you've been waiting that seems to be finally kicking in, as it were. On your karmic path, there's about you feeling this pulse, as it were, being very clear with your emotions. If you're very clear with your emotions, this is what's going to help a lot more to feel a lot more security within your relationship side. Yeah, very clear with your communications in regards to your emotions. That inner strength is giving a real direction here for you on your relationship or spiritual path. There's a lot of communication as well. It's moving forward as well. That's the thing. And as I said, from the past to the future, I feel that there's something moving on, and it's on your karmic path for it to move on. On your synchronicities with the world around you, this is where you come back to your energy, your water energy, your mutable energy, with some mutable fire as well, that comes in from Gemini. And this allows you to see both sides of the situation, and it's helping you to streamline how you engage with the relationships, or how you engage in your spiritual path. So you take the beautiful essence with that one cup from those 3 cups that are there. So you're really streamlining things, taking the essence out of every aspect of your emotional side of life and putting it into something that really works for you. What's this thing coming from the past? It's like there's a confirmation. You've been waiting, yeah. This is like, you get the World card here. This is this is you stepping into a whole new paradigm, Pisces. A whole new paradigm. Absolutely brilliant for you, really. And you are driving this change as well, I think. This is why you have a real good control over what's going on in your relationships at the moment. How does it build into the future? 9 of Pentacles. Wow. Perpetual rewards from this relationship or this spiritual path. You do have this bird up there as well, which is all about that communication, and I think that ties into there. I think you're communicating with the universe around you, being very clear about what you wish to live in life, and that's when you're going to get the perpetual rewards within your relationship side. How should you engage in this week here? The 3 of Swords. I think this ties into that 3 of Cups there. Hang on a second. Those 3 of Cups there that was spent, and that's the Ace of Cups that you're trying to be sort of like doing. And that 3 of Swords here is almost sort of kind of going, yeah, I'm opening up to the world, but I'm not forgetting the pain I had to go through in order to get there. And I think it's almost this card here, because you get the water and you get the earth, you get the fire and air, the fire and air below this petal here. And that fire and air is being fueled by your determination to go forward, but not forgetting, not having, going forward with healthy boundaries. That's what I'm trying to say. And I think that's what that is about. I think it's like there's a major rebound from something that may have happened in the past. And I got a funny feeling it was quite a long way in the past. And you're really taking ownership of your relationship side this week here. Let's just see what's going on the financial side. Now, this is where we do have this cardinal water that's giving you that emotional direction. I think you're going to have you're even going to have even more effect upon what comes out of life on your financial side. 10 of Pentacles. You want to be going for the good stuff, owning it and going for the good stuff, basically. It's very, very good. It bodes incredibly well. I wouldn't ask for anything less than the ultimate. It is also at the same time is that your karmic path is sort of saying you have everything that you possibly need in order to cultivate or manifest the ultimate result that you want out of life, a direction, a career path, business or project, whichever you're doing. You've got that capacity. You've got everything within you. Let's just see what's going on the synchronicities of the world around you. Now, this is networking. This is where you find your mutable water again with more mutable air. So this is combining logic with your emotions in the world around you. And this is like kind of sort of saying to your networking, the people that you meet, the doors, the opportunities that open up to you. First things first, is it logical? Does it work for me mentally? Yes. And does it sit with me and that pathway I wish to do on my emotional side? Then yes, then okay, we're in. It's a celebration. That sort of thing. And being, having a little bit of a checklist as you engage in your financial world. What's going in from the past to the future? Staying true to you. Yeah, look at that. That is Pisces. It's my most favourite card, the Hierophant. It's basically, the steps you need to take in order to get to that star card, which is at the surface there. It's a master of the physical realm of the spiritual world, basically. And I think this is what you've got within you. And this is what I'm saying, you have every attribute in order to make the success. How does this pass into your future? No, you get the 5 of Swords. Sorry, 5 of Pentacles, sorry. I'm just trying to see here if it's like... Now, I was asking whether there's major money loss or a loss of a job or something like that in the future, and it doesn't feel that way. What it does feels like that you're in your life itself. You're coming in from out of the cold. What you can realise here is that key is just behind her. It's a little bit like the 5 of Cups, where the 2 of Cups of just pure joy is just behind them, and that key is just behind them. And I think that key is you. I think you have the key to your own success here. And once you realise that you can actually pick and choose how it sort of develops in your life, that's when you have complete control over your destiny in a way. In the how should you engage in this week, you get the Temperance card. Okay, Temperance card. There is patience here, turning negative into positive as well within your life. And I think this is where you're turning that 5 of Pentacles into that 10 of Pentacles here. But you have to be patient about it. And I think you have to be very selective about, what opportunities you pursue this week. It's got to sit right with you emotionally and physically in order for everything to sort of fit into place. Let's just see what's going on for the energies that are coming in. There's a card already wanting to flip. You're going off on a mission with the Knight of Swords there. We're going to put on the 8 of Wands to start with on the relationship side there. Let's just see what's going on with that. 6 of Swords. Yeah, you're moving from one world to another, and I think that's possibly ties in with the 3 of Swords there. It's like before you can feel absolutely comfortable with the spiritual path, with a relationship or emotions, things need to move on. And I think this is what's happening here for you to give you comfort and security going forward. From that 4 of Cups, you develop into the 4 of Wands. Now, 4 of Wands is all about the coming together of your plan and another plan of another person. Marriage card, basically. And that's possibly what you could be teeing up here. And it's sometimes, I feel like there's like, you're asking, it's like you're asking someone to marry you, or, and you're waiting for their answer. And that is maybe the stress with the 3 of Swords. I think it's going to be favourable. But this person here may just and ah a lot, and you may want to go a lot quicker. How is this connecting here with this fixed earth that goes through? You have the 4 of Swords. This brings you now, you've got 3 4s on there. So this is really concrete stuff for you. This is really, solid steps forward on your pathway. The 4 of Swords is all about healing, resting, recuperating from that 3 of Swords scenario here. And that's what you want in the future. Talk about the 5 of Cups. I said it earlier on. You got those 3 of Cups that are wasted there, but then you do have those 2 of Cups that is just behind you. And I think this is where the energy is. You're moving into that. You're getting rid of all your disappointment of the past and moving into something that is so much better. And you are going to absolutely own it with the Emperor card in a very, very physical way, spiritually, emotionally, relationship side, whichever way it is. It plays out or pans out very well for you. Just be true to your emotions, basically. This seems to be the theme all the way through you this week, as much as on the financial side as on the relationship side. Let's have a look what's going on the financial side. We've got the 10 of Pentacles here. You get the 10 of Swords here. It says on this card everything is fine, and it is, because the 10 is the end of a journey, and I think that pertains to that. I think this is what it's on your karmic path. You've been through that pain, it's over, it's done with, and that's what you're getting rid of. So I think you're converting any sort of like job, financial situations, you're converting it from negative into positive, like we see with the Temperance card here. You are the driving factor behind this all, and that's what the King of Wands is all about. Sit in your power, stay true to it. From the 3 of Cups, you get the 9 of Swords. That's what you want to be eliminating, the woes and worries here. As I said, you've got the mutable stuff, and it's got to sit with you logically and emotionally. And I think the energy is sort of saying, be wary of that. Don't fall into the same patterns that you might have had in the past, where you might have just given over everything and not got anything in return. And that's what could be the pain that you might have been receiving. So let's just see what goes on between the Hierophant and the 5 of Pentacles. Now, these are the steps that you have within you in order to make your success. Yeah, Wheel of Fortunes. You have a control over this. You've got to rely on your inner strength here. Do not rely on the inner strengths, do not rely on the strengths of the world around you, but rely on your inner strengths. And that's where you get the 3 of Cups. I think there's this is what you're doing. It seems like there's a job that's coming to an end because you're going for a better job. The job that caused you woes and worries and stuff like that. Or financially, you might have been in a situation that was woes and worries. But that is completely changing. You know the value within inside you, and you can get a great deal out of it. You do have the Five of Wands as well. Is this fighting? I just think it's not fighting with yourself, that's for sure. Extracting yourself. This person here is extracting that wand from 4 other wands. And as I said, the 4 wands is about the unison of 2 plans, or 2 people, or you and a business and so forth. And you're extracting yourself from a complicated situation in the world around you and moving on to something that's far more harmonious for you. Really beautiful, actually. You have a great deal amount of control this week, Pisces. I would use it in a very productive way for your good selves. Okay, so there you go for this week. Don't forget about the live that comes on a Sunday night at 9 o'clock in the evening UK time. So whatever time that is, wherever you are. Live questions and answers, where we collectively try and answer everything. We try and expand our consciousness together and explore the worlds of energy. You've also got the messages from energy, and there will be some videos coming up this weekend. There's been loads of videos on energy. You can lose yourself for days on this channel on energy, knock yourself out. But whatever it is, I'm thanking you very much for all the support you give to this channel. It's been absolutely beautiful. I will see you soon. In the meantime, don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.